So I thought I wanted to start like a little series on my channel about prepping for my holiday, because in August, bank holiday weekend, I'm going to Lake Como and I'm going with Alex's friends. So, and I'm meeting them for the first time when we're there. So it's a really important holiday and I want to feel super confident. I think it's like 9 weeks out now. If I start my prep early, then I'll give myself enough time for any like social events or like slip ups or anything like that. So I think my plan is I don't want to lose weight because I quite like my body as it is now, but I also like want to challenge myself. So I think I want to stick to like a really tiny deficit, like not even much, maybe like a deficit of like 100 to 200 calories, try and lose like a little bit of body fat. I don't exactly like need to, and I'm not saying that you should try and lose weight for your holiday, because it's absolutely just not necessary. Like, it's only necessary if you want to feel like, if you feel like that's what you need to do to be confident, because I actually think like I'm only doing it to challenge myself and prove to myself that I can, because I wanted to do this before I went to Tenerife and I just didn't bother, and then I just felt like I was giving up and I wasn't challenging myself. So I think that is one of the reasons why I want to do it. I want to show to myself that I can actually stick to it, because every time I've tried to do it in the past, it just hasn't happened. So I'm going to try and do it this time. And B, I also just want to feel like extra confident in front of Alex's friends, because it's obviously a big holiday. I've not met these people before. We're going to some like massive villa. There's going to be like 20 people there. Half of them, literally none of them I will know. I literally haven't met any of them other than Alex, so it's going to be really scary. So I just want to feel my best, you know. That is what this video is going to be about. This is going to be week 1. I'm thinking about either mashing them all together or doing each week as like a different video, and like doing it as like one long series, but like different videos, if that makes sense, to break it up a little bit. But depending on the week, I might have to like put 2 or 3 weeks together, but it depends on like how much I can film, I guess. I'm getting embarrassed because there's a man over there walking his dog and it's so cute. It's like one of those long haired sausage dogs. Oh my god, love it. Anyway, so it is day 1 and it's Monday, and because I trained yesterday, I've decided to take today as a rest day, because I'll tell you what, so yesterday I did a really good gym session. I absolutely smashed it. I felt really good after, and then about 10 minutes after I just crashed, and that was it. I was dead. And then I walked home from Morrison's, and because of my chronic pain, it was only like a 20-minute walk, but doing a big workout and then walking home from the shop was just way too much. Like, I should have got the DLR, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to walk and get my steps in, but honestly it was just such a mistake. I spent the rest of the day literally lying in bed watching YouTube. I was supposed to be doing like a big Sunday reset, did nothing. I actually had to finish it off this morning, like sort out the washing and stuff like that, because I just couldn't do it. I literally napped for like 2 hours yesterday, and I try not to nap, but I just really needed it. So, and I was in a lot of pain, so I let myself off. Sunday reset was a fail, but it's fine because I'm on late this week, so I've managed to like finish off a little bit of the work that I wanted to do yesterday this morning. So yeah, so my exercise of today is going to be a little walk, which I'm outside already. The weather is absolutely beautiful. There's a nice breeze. It's warm. It's a little bit windy though, but I hope you can hear me over the wind. But yeah, so that's the plan for today, is go for a walk. And then for the rest of the week, I've got a spin class tomorrow, which I can't film or do any filming in because I'm doing it at work, and I work in a gym, but you're not allowed to take photos or videos or anything in there, so I won't be able to film any of that. But I'm really excited to do that. I like to do spin every now and then, but I think it will be good just to get that done. And then I need to plan the rest of my week for my sessions, to be honest, but I'll do that when I get home from my walk. But yeah, let's go out for a walk. Myself a little snack, so I've got some strawberries, and then I've also got one of the double chocolate protein yogurts from Morrison's. They're really nice, and I think I'm gonna dip a strawberry, let's get a good one, into the mousse and see what that tastes like. Oh, this hasn't really gone to plan. Oh, this has not gone to plan at all. Looks so tasty. Let's see, it might be nice. Okay, it looks kind of gross, but it actually tastes really nice, so I'm going to be doing that more often. Get a nice bit of bon appetit. Good morning everybody, it is currently Wednesday, and so far I think this week is actually going pretty well. So I've just been out for a long walk this morning again, and yesterday I went to a spin class, which was so much fun. But I will tell you what, I sweated in places I didn't even know you could sweat. Like, my arms were soaking, my legs were soaking, but it just felt so good to get like a proper good sweat on, because I don't know about you, but I'm really not a sweaty person. So like, going into a spin class and I was just sweating everywhere. It felt really, really good, although it was a bit disgusting, but I did get to wash my hair after, so that was a nice little treat. But yeah, I feel like this week is going really, really well. I've already had my porridge this morning. I've been so on it with my nutrition as well, which is so good for me, because nutrition is normally where I slip up, but I've been really good at like just focusing on getting in my like protein and stuff, which I think has been paying off, because I did take some progress pictures earlier on this week. I will put them on the screen maybe. I'm not sure I want to share them yet, but if I don't share them in this video, then I'll definitely share them like towards the end of the series as well. I was looking at the progress pictures, and to be honest, I don't really want to change too much, but I really want to like lose a bit of body fat so I can actually like see some of the muscle that I've really been working hard to put on. I think it would be really nice to be a little bit more defined. So that's my goal, is to be more defined rather than like losing weight, because I don't really want to do that. So yeah, I feel like that's my goal pretty much set now. I think it's really important to have some sort of goal, like just to focus on, because it helps you then like really stay motivated, because I think if you don't really know why you're doing it, it is a little bit hard to like get into it and stay into it. So that's my goal, is to be more defined. I've got my sessions planned out for the week as well, so I'm going to do one lower body and one upper body session. So with my chronic pain, I really don't want to upset my back and set myself back a few weeks. So what I want to do is make sure that I'm not overdoing it, and because I've already done a spin class this week, I'm only going to do 2 gym sessions, which is fine, because it all counts, you know, like you only really need to do like 2 or 3 gym sessions a week anyway to make progress. So I don't need to overload myself by like working out every single day or anything like that. Like I'm definitely not going to be doing that, because I don't have the energy for that. Tomorrow I'm going to do quads, and what day is it tomorrow? Thursday. And Friday I'm going to do upper body, and then I think that'll be my workouts for the week. I'm going to have a chilled out weekend, and then next week I'm going to do 3 or 4 strength training sessions, and then I think that'll be it. I'm just going to try and do that, and then I might do spin a couple more times before holiday, but we'll see, because you know what, it was actually really hard. Thursday was quads day, which is my favourite day of the week. I literally started my workout with some leg swings or some dynamic stretches just to get the blood flowing around the body a little bit. So I do about 10 to 12 reps of swings on each leg. And then I do some swings out to the side just to warm up the glutes a little bit. So I do enough reps so that I feel a burn. Usually it's about 10 to 12, and that literally just gets them ready to exercise. And the last stretch that I do are some squat stretches to open up my hips and get my hamstrings ready. The first exercise that I do is trap bar deadlifts, and I always start a warm-up set with just the bar. This just gets the body ready to do the movement, and it also is a really good chance for you to practice your form, and it prepares you for adding more weight on. So I'll do one set like this, and I usually do it for about 6 to 8 reps. Because of my chronic pain, I tend not to do any of the big compound movements more than 6 reps. Otherwise it starts to set off my pain a little bit. So for you, just find what works for you and go from there. Once I've done a warm-up set, I then add my weight on. So for me at the moment, I'm only putting on 2 5s, as I'm still new to this movement. And then I get myself ready. Does anyone else literally faff about with the bar for ages, trying to get in the right position and making sure everything is even? Or is it just me? But yeah, so once I've got my weight on, I'll go ahead and do a few sets like this. I think I normally do about 4 sets of these, and I do them all for 6 reps. The next exercise I do is B stance Romanian deadlift. So this is basically a split stance Romanian deadlift, and it's great because it means you can target each leg at a time, which is really good for sorting out imbalances. I really love this exercise, and I usually do about 6 on each leg before swapping over. So the last 2 exercises that I did, I couldn't actually film because the gym started to get really busy, but I did, what did I do? Oh yeah, I did single leg extensions. Again, you know, just targeting 1 quad at a time. These were absolutely killer. I did 4 sets of 10 reps on these, and oh my God, the burn is actually unreal. The last exercise that I did was single leg press, and again, that one is an absolute killer. I did 3 sets of 10 on those because that was really hard. Yeah, that's today's workout all done and dusted, and oh my God, actually, do you know what? I really enjoyed this session. Like, I've been going through a bit of a period of time where I'm so demotivated. Like, I just don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to train. I haven't wanted to go. But today's session was just so much fun. I actually just loved it, and it really felt like I was back in my A game, you know. Absolutely loved the session, so I'm buzzing. You know, we are back to it this week, and I'm so excited. Hey guys, so it's actually Saturday now, and I realised I basically just like didn't vlog my workout yesterday, but I did an upper body workout, practiced my pull-ups, which to be honest, they didn't go very well yesterday because I wasn't feeling very strong. Like, I feel a bit weak at the moment. I think it's because I was doing late shifts all week at work, and for some reason it really wipes it out of me. Like, even though I get a lot more sleep than when I'm on the early shifts, I just feel more exhausted when I work the evenings, because I think after about like 5 o'clock my body just wants to like shut down, and it's like, let's get ready for bed, but obviously I'm at work until like 9-10 o'clock, so it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't work for me. So so I did my workout yesterday. It wasn't the best. I didn't even finish the workout because it just wasn't happening. I just felt I had a bit of an anxious day yesterday, and I just feel like I just couldn't do it, which is fine because I'm still happy that I tried and I put my whole effort into trying, doing what I can. But yeah, so in terms of workouts, it went okay. I guess I did like 2.5 workouts this week. Nutrition started off really, really strong, and then towards the end of the week, I wasn't prepared. Like, I hadn't meal prepped properly. Then I was just eating meal deals from Sainsbury's, and I went over on my calories quite a few of the days, I think, and I just wasn't eating properly. So I think my focus for next week is definitely going to be on getting my nutrition down and focusing on that. So I'm on early shifts next week, so it should be a little bit easier because I like to meal prep my breakfast and my lunch, and then for dinner I can just sort of either eat the same thing I had for my lunch, or I can figure something else out for that. So I'm hoping that next week will be finishing off strong, just like this week started strong and then it just didn't end strong. But it's fine, because like I said at the beginning of this video, like the reason why I'm starting the filming like for this cut-in kind of like whatever this is, body recomp, whatever you want to call it, before my holiday in August now, is that so that I can allow myself enough time for things like this to happen, or for weeks not to go as well as I planned. Yeah, I think the more time you can give yourself to stick to a goal, the better, because then you've got more time to like not stress out over it, if that makes sense. Because the more stress you get, the less, like for me personally, like if I get stressed about something, I just don't function, so it's not the best way to go about it for me. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. Today I'm going for a little picnic with my friends, so I'm gonna go and do that now because it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch up with you guys next week.